Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, Curiosity Rex, and I have a TV review for you. It started this week. It's called Freak Like Me. It's on BBC 3, Mondays 8:30 PM. And what it is, it's a half-hour programme jam-packed full of stuff that discusses and shows all the different freaky quirks that the British public have. It's presented by Russ, the stand-up comedian, and throughout the show also he shares his rituals as well, which I'm going to use a similar format for my reviews. So I think I'll probably review each episode, the same as I did with the Him and Her shows. Now, I made some initial notes as I was watching it, and then I've refined them for my video. I'm going to go through it in order. Now, the first person on is Carly, and she loves squeezing spots, and I really love this bit in the show. It's like really made me feel really good, because my quirk is that I love skin peeling. The best thing I relate to her because I can also only really do it with boyfriends, but my favourite things are taking out eye gunk, scraping out wax out of the ear, and a little bit of earwax removal with my little finger, which I shouldn't really do, but I can't help it. And also I love grooming his hair and looking for dandruff bits that I can peel off. It's rather chimp-like, but it's amazing. The best thing ever that happened was my ex-boyfriend. He got really bad sunburn and his skin was peeling off in really big pieces, and I was like, oh, it was the best present ever. I love that. So I love picking. So and she shares her dream of having a room full of spotty teenagers so she can squeeze their spots. I think my equivalent would be a room full of nice blokes, but they've all got like things to peel and bits to pick off them, because I absolutely adore doing it. The next bit was Russell. He shared how he likes to park really straight. Now, I can't actually drive because I think it would be a bit too scary, because I don't know if I'd be able to read a map and drive at the same time. But I love playing these games, and what I do when I'm playing these games is sometimes I'll find a car park and try and park properly. And then other things I like to do is I like to drive round sometimes and drive properly and stop at all the traffic lights, which is really quite difficult actually, but I love doing that. So that's one of my favourite things to do when I'm playing these games, because I don't actually play the missions, I just like exploring. The next guy was Jay, who loves cleaning his car. Now, I couldn't really relate to this, but I did get very excited when he got his wheel brush out. It's like, it's a wheel brush, yay! But what I love scraping things, as well as I peel anything, not just people. I just peel anything that looks like it could be peeled. But to go along with that, I love scraping things. And one of the best things I got to do was a strimmer packed full of grass, all packed onto it, and I got to scrape it all off. And I love weeding bits, pulling the weed out from the cracks in the paving slabs and stuff. I like things that when there's something like sort of stuck in the middle of something, I like to pull it out. It's like, it's so satisfying. Now, in between the main sort of interview bits, there's also questions for the public. And one of the questions was, what is your shower routine? Now, my routine is to shave my armpits, and then shave my lower legs, and then I wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner, then I wash my body, and then I get the towel and just rub my hair just quickly, and then I wrap the towel around and tie it on with a dressing gown belt, and then I wash my face and then moisturise, and then I brush my teeth. So that is my shower routine. Now, the next girl is Ashley, and her quirk is that she separates her food into its constituent parts. So she'll have like a mash there and the peas there, and she doesn't like mixing it up. Now I thought her method actually does make quite some sense actually, because it means you can taste the full flavour of each bit of food. But I don't think I could do that though, because after a while I think, well, I've tasted that now, I know what it tastes like, I'd want to mix it all up. And then the following question for the public after that was, how do you eat yours? So I'm going to show you now how I eat sandwiches, because my boyfriend thinks it's a rather odd way to eat sandwiches. As a video response to this video, because I don't have any room left on this video, I'm going to show you how I eat my sandwiches. Check out that video response for my how do you eat yours answer. Yay! Now the next guy on it was called Dan, and he goes around correcting spelling and grammatical errors. Now I thought it's like, I was watching it and it's like, yeah, it's funny, but then he talks about how he goes around with a red pen, and I thought it was quite sexy actually. It's like, oh, he's going around correcting with his red pen. I thought that was really quite sexy. But hypothetically, I couldn't really, if I was single, available to date him, I couldn't really date him because I don't think my spelling's quite good enough. I'm fairly good speller and that, but I think he'd be a bit too picky, especially if you're talking on MSN and you spelled something wrong. Then the next bit was Russell saying how he loves new book smell. Now I love new book smell as well, but these are the best smelling books, really old books. Oh, that's gorgeous. Like really old movie books, they smell the best. And I like going in second-hand bookshops, especially when the floors are creaking and the stairs are tilting because of all the books. And I find a quiet corner and I like taking my shoes off and just curling up, just crawling around on the floor. It's brilliant. I love second-hand bookshops and smelling all the old books. Now the next bit was about Annie, who sucks her dummy still, and this girl is so gorgeous and beautiful. She's so cute and lovely. I liked when her mum tried to take a dummy off her when she was 12, and she said she got all vegetated. It's like, oh, that's so sweet. And she's blinged it all out with crystals and everything. And I just think she's really gorgeous and beautiful and pretty. And she's lovely. And then the next sort of related question was about childhood comforters. Now, I do have quite a lot of teddies still, and when my boyfriend's not in bed with me, this is the teddy that gets pride of place on his side of the bed at the moment. I do have a few more teddies as well. It's not quite a dummy, but I recently found this dough, and what you do, it's got sort of aromatherapy oils in, and this one's called Think Modo, and there's a few for calm, travel, thinking, for sleepy time, and you can just play with it. And when I watch a programme with my boyfriend that I'm like Match of the Day, that I'm sort of not really interested in, I just play with this because it helps me concentrate and not get bored. And they're so fun. They're called Modo, and the aromatherapy helps for all different things as well. I'll put a link to their website so you can check them out, but these are really lovely. That's what I like doing. Then the next question was about how do you greet people. Now, depending on the person really, a lot of time I feel like, well, because I'm French, a lot of my life I've done the, like, how many is it? I've done the kissing kind of thing. Then sometimes I have to shake people's hands, but sometimes I want to hug people, but sometimes they just want to shake hands. But when I'm saying thank you for a lovely day or whatever, or I'm saying see you later to somebody, I like going for a hug sometimes. The next guy is called Kate, and he wears brand new pants every day. It's like, oh my gosh. He does pick cute pairs there, and he did a really cute bum wiggle when he's showing off with his pants on. It's really sweet. well, I think it's a bit extreme, brand new every day. And then the question related to that was, when do you change yours? And as I change my pants and socks every day, but my bra I could take 2 or 3 days, I think, depending if you're going out or whatever. Right, the next guy was called Christian, and he is obsessed with the USA, and his dream is to join the NYPD. Now, when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with America, but my obsession was about old Hollywood. And I read in the back of a movie magazine, there's an advert for this company, this person's company you could write to and find out, and they'd write back and tell you about all these movie magazines and things you could collect, because I was really obsessed with James Dean. I still sort of am, but it's lessened a bit. And it was really lovely and old-fashioned and romantic. Felt like, because we used to write handwritten letters to each other, and I had to check off of my handwritten letter and then send back like brown paper packages tied up with string, and like lots of like movie magazines, and the smell when it opened the packages was amazing. So I really loved that. Then one day Mum and Dad suggested we could go to America and actually go to Hollywood, and because I was obsessed with James Dean, when we got there it was a brilliant holiday, and we actually went to Griffith Park Observatory, and I decided to try and stand in all the places that James Dean actually stood in. So it was neat, and that I don't quite know if I got it quite the right places, but there's neat. And then that's the bit of the film, Rebel Out Cause. And then I went up that bit, and it was really brilliant. And then we went to the studio, and he had one of his suits on that he wore in a film on display, and sort of sneaked around the back and just touched it a tiny bit because I was so excited. And then on the same holiday I made eye contact with George Clooney. It was amazing because we were on the back of the touring trolley and he was playing basketball, because I'd seen programmes about how he plays basketball and stuff, and he's really sweaty, and then he's just like, I was on the back of the truck and he's like pointed at me, it's like yay. And then we also went to see Friends filming, and then when they opened the curtain and like Phoebe was there outside, and she waved, and I was like yay, waving at Phoebe, yay. And then Matthew Perry went under the seating, and we leaned over and you could see if he had dandruff or not. And then Jennifer Aniston was sitting on one of the cameras learning the lines. I was just staring at her hair. So yeah, that is all the quirky, lovely, freaky people and freak like me. Everybody's so sweet on this programme. I really recommend that you watch it, because it is a really excellent and really fun programme to watch. There's loads in it. So you could, I want them to bring it out on DVD as well, because I love stuff like this. I love like abnormal psychology and just quirky things and just quirky human behaviour, and everything about it is really huge interest of mine. So I hope you have enjoyed my review and learning more about me. I hopefully shall enjoy this programme and find lots more freaky things to talk about. So yay, thank you for watching. Please do promote me on Twitter. That's brilliant when you do that, especially if celebrities talk about me. I love that, it makes me feel all squishy. But so yeah, thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. So yay.